Hello, welcome to the video. This is Soraya and I want to share with you some of the things that I've been thinking about how I used to give away my power. Actually, some of them really recent, and these changes have absolutely impacted my life in an incredible way. Number one, indecisiveness. Are you indecisive? If you are, you may resonate with thinking that that's your character. That's just who I am. I'm indecisive. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I do this? Should I do that? Oh, I know. I've been the most indecisive person in the world. There is no right or wrong answer. When you're indecisive, you think, oh, should I do this one? Oh, maybe that's the wrong decision. Maybe it should be that one. It's as though someone can tell you which is the right decision. But there is no right decision. Ever. There is, but if you take the wrong decision, it's still the right decision because it teaches you something that you need to learn. Or it's just a mistake and it doesn't have any consequence. But it's never the wrong decision. So the secret to actually changing this behaviour and shedding that indecisiveness, because it can be crippling being indecisive. So now I decided to make a decision to be decisive. And when I find the indecision coming on, I say to myself, oh, that's that old habit, the old behavioural pattern. So it's just a skill. You have to choose one or the other without a guarantee, without anyone telling you one's better than the other, without one being right, one being wrong. You have to make the choice. And it saves so much time. And it makes life so much simpler. So that's my number one tip for stopping giving away your power to indecision. Number two is not that dissimilar. Actually, it's very linked to indecisive. It's giving away your power by giving other people responsibility to make choices for you. So when somebody would say, where should we go to eat for dinner? And you're in a group of people, what do you answer? I used to answer, I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm easygoing. I'm an easygoing person. You can choose. The problem with this attitude was, for sure, it's great to be easygoing, and sometimes you really don't mind, and then it's good to say you don't mind. But sometimes what it actually is removing yourself from responsibility, because then you're not to blame if the place, or whatever the decision is, turns out not to be a success. Yeah. But another situation for that pops up in everything. I mean, you might run your finances by someone else. Do you think I should buy this? Do you think I should invest in that? Do you think I should pay this? You know, some things are good to relate to your partner and give the power over to someone else because it involves them, it's their responsibility, so you want to give them that responsibility. But when it's about you and your life, that shouldn't depend on someone else. Not what you eat, not what you do, not what you exercise, not how you think, not what you invest in yourself. All those decisions, you need to keep that responsibility. It's so easy to pass it off and ask your family members. Stop giving away your power to other people when you do this thing of letting them influence your decisions. Ask their opinion, sure, but don't let it be your decision. Number three is all about loving your actual body. Do you love your body? And if you think it sounds egoistical to love your body, I'd like you to think about reframing that thought. Did you design your body? I mean, you didn't, did you? You didn't choose the colour of your hair, your natural hair. You didn't choose the shape of your nose. So you're not being egoistical to say, oh my God, what an absolutely incredible machine I have here to use for this lifetime. Thank you so much, and I love it. Because the truth is, if somebody else lent you their body, you wouldn't criticize it. If somebody else lent you their car, you wouldn't criticize it, and yet you criticize yourself so much. Well, I say you, because I know I did. And when you really shift and recognize that actually it's just a gift, how can you be ungrateful for such an incredible gift? Our brain goes faster than a computer, holds more information than a computer. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. And although you know that, I still come back to this thing of like bashing ourselves. No, don't bash yourself. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, you are beautiful. My God, you're so lucky to have this body because it's just so amazing. We are all incredible beings, and I think when we realise that, it's so liberating. And number 4 is very linked to that too. It's loving yourself, not just your body, but yourself. And similarly to number 3, it's life-changing, because when you recognise that we're here to have an experience, actually we're just here, an energy in this body to have this experience in this life, and you can play the game as you like. You can take your life in one direction or in another direction, and when you open your heart to the power we hold in our hands, to have friends who are absolutely incredible beings, to have family that you love, even if it's chosen family, it doesn't have to be biological family. I'm not saying that things don't get difficult. You can have difficult times. So start with loving yourself, because also when you love yourself, you have more love to give to others. It's fundamental. Okay, number 5. This is a really tricky one, because what I want to share with you is that when times get difficult is when we most need our mindset to be awakened to the possibility of our own power. So, sometimes when we get a diagnosis is when we most give away our power. And of course, there are diagnoses and diagnoses. So I'm talking about when it's something that you can manage at home. So when you can manage this health issue that you have at home, please don't give all your power away. We need to remember that our health consists of our exercise, our food, our mental attitude, our mindset, our programming, our meditation, our yoga, our passions, our relationships. Everything creates our health. So a lot of us give away our power to just saying, oh, it's that. Now, I would like to suggest that you can take that power back by being excited to make changes in your life, to create a healthier you. So if you suffer from something like, I am intolerant to gluten, and I've recently discovered more and more issues that I'm dealing with, and basically my approach is, yes, I want to provide my body with what is healthy. So instead of saying, oh, I can't do that and I can't do that, I'm saying, oh, I choose to do that differently, because at this moment in time my priority is to get myself back to full health. So please keep your power when you're faced with difficult times. Okay, sending you lots of love. Have a great day.